Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me on Berets, and today I'm bringing you a tip and trick for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions. For anybody who has been playing War of the Visions, you may know that, hey, bravery can be increased pretty easy. If you're in a mission and an enemy dies and turns into a crystal, well, you can absorb that crystal and get some bravery up. Basically, improving your character's bravery does help them physically. It helps them with different things in the physical realm. But what about magical? Well, there is a stat for that too. If you have played Final Fantasy Tactics, you know that there is the bravery and faith, and they can be increased and decreased through different methods. And for the beginning opening day of Final Fantasy or Brave Exvius War of the Visions in the opening week, we kind of thought that the barracks was a pretty good thing because it increased job points in the guild. And then we found out that, it kind of reduces your faith. And faith is actually a very bad thing to get reduced. Why? Well, faith determines how much you heal and how much you get healed. So it's a pretty important stat in terms of healing, but not only that, taking a look at just the general thing about it, it also affects your, basically a lot of things to do with magic. Long story short, it's kind of an important stat. So, till recently, there hasn't been a way to increase faith in War of the Visions, and this is kind of a problem because there was ways to decrease it, but no ways to increase it. Well, I'm not entirely sure if this was the devs that changed it or whether this has always been in there and we just discovered it, but FINA is the answer, and she is a fantastic answer at that. So, if you can get FINA up to job level 3 in her primary skill, which is a archer / healer, whatever, anyway, primary job, if you can get to level 3, which takes almost no effort whatsoever, and just get her enough job points, she can access this spell currently right here. I'll bring it up on screen. There's the name of it. This spell is what you are looking for. So take it, cast it on the character you are looking for, probably your healer, because you can only do this so many times in a fight. So basically 1 faith point per fight, which still is not a bad thing because, again, before this, we basically had 0 ways of increasing faith. So I'll take a way over 0 ways any day. Aderlay. Anyway, continuing on, let's just get our Ayaka to sit here patiently while the rest of our characters go off and fight the battle that we're all too lazy to do. Little rude. You shall answer in kind. Not that. Oh, right. I don't have that ability because I changed his job. Hardy ha ha. Still got him with a critical hit. Super. Alright, so we just want Ayaka to sit by because she is the one we are increasing. We'll just go over here and continue to punch people in the face, and they fall down. My character is just too fast. Doesn't really matter what direction we are, so long as we're not facing the other direction. But even then, now what we want to do is we want to cast this spell on the exact same character. Why? Because if you do it once, it only gives it basically an increase in the battle. But if you do it 2 times in the same battle on the same character, that will increase their faith outside. And what that is, why that is important, is apparently faith does a really, really big difference in healing. Like having a high faith, the highest you can go to currently is 97 in the game. Yes, I do believe it's out of 100, but for whatever reason, it can only do that much. The more you increase the faith, the better your healing will be, which is really, really important. Again, you just want to make sure that eventually all your characters, and there will be probably eventually different methods and different things that will give you options for how you increase faith in War of the Visions. But until then, having a character that, or any method that can increase faith is a really, really big thing. So as you can see, oh look, some gill snappers. Yes, more gold. Take it. Gold is turning out to be another one of those really, really, really important things. So let's head over to characters and we'll take a look. So yeah, currently at the start of today, after I found out about the trick, her faith was approximately 47. She was healing only for, my Ayaka was basically healing for about 130, 140, which felt really, really bad. And I could not figure out what it was because I have even improved. That's not the right one. That's the right one. I've improved her healing spell quite a bit, but was not getting much in the way of results. Turns out that faith is a incredibly important stat. If both characters have faith, even more HP can be restored. But still, for now, focusing on your healer should be your primary objective. And this is a very easy thing to do. You can do this in basically any fight whatsoever, and it will over time just add up. And so I will also in this video just go over to FINA. Let's take a look. Again, job level 3, which does not take many resources and should not take much time, just her main job. Go into her grid, and this is the ability right here. Again, here's the central. This is as far as you need to go. It is almost nothing. In terms of what spending on improving it does, I have no idea at this point. I don't know if it will increase the amount of uses, basically meaning that you can use it more times. I'm still testing it, but the important thing is if once every fight you can increase a character's faith stat, and that is more than enough reason to make FINA just one of the most valuable characters in the game. Very little investment to do this trick, but a huge payoff that will make the game incredibly easier. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video when I have another tip and trick to make this game so much easier on your life. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.